Hello everyone, this is Sofa Squad.
This is Prinny.
Well, this is Flick, and we're doing an arena run. Because we're really good at, we're pretending we're really good at this. Anyways,
I'd consider myself good at this.
good at this right now, but
At
then
least at sequencing.
we're going to have to see how it looks in hindsight though, because seeing things out. Anyways, bloody blah blah. So we have our 3 heroes to choose from. Paladin, Druid, or Warrior.
I'm a druid.
Alright, let's see you smash face.
I must protect your wild.
So, first
And,
option. As your Drake, Savagery, and Arcane Golem.
well, personally, I think the Azure Drake is more solid.
Yeah,
I like the deck with that, but
you can't really rely on it because you might only have the one attack.
And unfortunately, I've got bad news for you.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh yes. We're doing it.
You're going smashing face. Alright then.
Hey, you told me to smash face.
You're gonna try the best. Innovator Wild Growth this time. Both are solid and useful, but
I honestly don't like Innervate as much in
Arena.
Yes.
The magic equivalent.
Yes.
Anyways.
So,
The rare.
to be honest, at this point, if we're going to be relying on the smashing of face, I'm going to try and get top end for afterward.
Right, because we need something for that last push. Alright.
Then generic solid bodies.
Yeah, Fen Vapor's a solid
I
taunt.
really don't like Moonfire.
Well, I mean, unless you have a use for it. But it's only 0 for 1 damage to a minion, and woo.
Cards. I mean, silence too.
Yeah, that was like rated one of the best cards.
This is still better than everything else in the pack.
That requires things to die. Another one is, ooh, swipe. Spot removal, my favorite
Okay.
thing.
Again, this is pretty darn solid.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a lot of these picks really quickly.
imagine that. Mark of the Wild or Starfire. Okay. Questing Adventurer or Demolisher.
This deck doesn't have a low enough curve to really support the Adventurer, personally. If we're gonna be smashing face, though, I think the Wraith is worth something.
Well, yeah, coin into Wraith on turn 1 to put them back a turn.
Or the alternative of just repeatedly casting spells, I mean.
True. Then what you get? Swipe for spot removal. Ooh. Oh.
Well, I can tell you it's not Millhouse.
And it's not going to be
Ever.
Captain Greenskin because you don't have a weapon.
And I'm not going to be finding one.
No. So, Wolf Rider or Druid of the Claw?
I would like the Druid of the Claw.
Yeah, because you have the option, the choice.
He is ultimately removal, though, and to be honest, having something more on the low end would probably be nice.
Well, it's... Yeah, that's that trade-off. It's easily removed too, but it's supposed to be low-end removal. Go.
Yeah, I think the creatures we do have are generally going to be weighted towards the top of how I'm going to be
Okay.
building it, so...
Low-end removal. Do you trust the RNG gods?
No, I don't. There's a reason.
And you've taken no buffs
I
for
might
creatures.
not be... I might not have the title of the unlucky, but...
Damned if you're not trying to earn it.
To be honest, I'm a druid. I can probably find something to work with either the Warden or the Dragon Hawk.
Well, yeah, but currently
We have a Shattered Sun Cleric.
we're halfway through, and you've got, yeah,
I
8
don't really
buffs.
see anything that we want to protect overly strong,
It would
other
just,
than our face.
yeah, but that would probably be why you'd want the Mogashon.
I don't want to be stuck between 2 choices and wanting to support the Dragon Hawk, so I'll just go with the Warden.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm refusing to go with the Mad Bomber.
Yes.
See, this would have gone nice with the Dragon Hawk, but
It goes good with any of them.
Spellbreaker's still really nice.
Action for getting through taunts and taking away linchpins.
This
Dark
sort of-
Scale Healer?
Yeah, I think so.
Because the Ancient Brewmaster good for bringing things back to health, but
Is there really much we combo with him in the forehand?
not in mid game. No.
I mean, a lot of our things do have
they happen in late game.
Well, yeah, I think that,
So-
that this is going to be worth it at least.
Yeah, because it's going to be Operation Smash Face.
Okay.
Beware of...
I'm pretty sure it's Starfall.
Ooh, that is beautiful removal. Fight again. Well, for the first time. With any luck, it won't be for the last time.
I'd prefer the Worgen over the raid leader here.
Okay.
And I'm not taking the Harpy, we've already got top end. Okay, well,
I don't think you can keep the Core Hound alive.
neither do I.
And the Soul of the Forest, you've passed up 2 of them already.
I don't really want them in the first place.
Right. So, more low end.
I think it's going to be the Archer.
Yeah, it'll be low end and it's removal.
It might be enough to bite something to death.
Yeah.
We have a lot of spells. Oh yes.
Oh, goody goody, gumdrops. Spot removal.
Our plan is very simple. Okay. I'm almost tempted to take him just for
The taunt.
random taunt, and mostly because I don't foresee Frostwolf Warlord having many creatures to buff him.
Yeah. But I
At
can
this
see.
point, given our curve though,
I can see the Innervate being.
Innervate's probably actually worth it.
Yeah. Probably Power of the Wild.
I like Power of the Wild at this point.
Yeah, because it gives you either 3/2 or a general buff to your stuff.
And it dodges the Mana Wraith. It does.
It does.
I think we have enough
yeah.
spells to really support him.
And
Another bite. There's the bite again.
yes.
Yes.
All right.
So,
So let's see how well this goes.
basic game.
Well, if you're lucky, you'll get to fight someone like Hogger or a little puppy.
I'm expecting that guy with 3 legendaries. You know, the other.
What was it? I think it was Sylvanas.
It was like
Sylvanas.
I know that it was the warrior legendary,
Oh, Hellstream.
Grom or whatever.
Grom, Hellstream.
Well, that would be Gromish, so that's not right.
No, his last name's Hellstream. I know that.
Yeah. Well, yes,
It
it
was
was a
Hell-
pile.
Hellstream. I think it was Ragnaros.
It was no. There was Ysera. He played.
Oh, Ysera.
Yeah.
Let's I must
Woohoo! Coin into Mana Wraith.
This will be
And then,
the Mana Wraith that does nothing to help me.
well, does nothing to help you. This is gonna be silly.
It's still a thing, and I might be able to trade it off by turn 3. So
But like any game, you must first greet your opponent. We are
My
gentlemen.
greetings, traveler.
it would appear he's also gentleman.
Well, it'd be kind of
At least 2 of them.
You never know. Little does he know that there's 2. Anyway, so this is Operation Smash Face.
It is. That's a good sign, I suppose.
Well, he didn't have anything planned turn 1, so we pushed it back to turn 2, so...
I'm going to be needlessly aggressive.
One shot, one
He gets another creature, but then it's...
It's needlessly aggressive.
True.
It's time for a little blood.
An excellent chance to trade my people off.
Well, that's a 9.
If I kill both of them,
Well, you only had to kill one, yes.
well,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in leaving the
Yeah,
Berserker out there.
Leaving a 5-1 out. No, not really, no.
And next turn, I'm probably playing the Cleric over the Warden.
Yeah, well, let's see what he gets out. He's probably not pulling on any charge, and his spot removal, he's... Well, if he has spot removal, it would be funny. Huh? Companion, solid.
Not solid.
All
Not solid
right.
at all.
Getting the cleric on.
You'd think
You
it
must
was,
cleanse the
until it turned
Sunwell.
out to be
Oh,
a much bigger problem.
and killed that, and then proceed to punch you in the face properly.
And we're going to have the Warden soon.
Right, but this is the part when he breaks out the multi-shot. He either break out multi-shot or tries his luck with deadly shot. Or explosive trap. Garabashi. That is not what you want to put the Warden against.
Seriously? That's exactly what I want to put the Warden against. See all of these removal spells?
Push forward.
Alright, you make your case. Because he still has to run into...
He still has to hit it twice, which at least means that Starfall kills it. I mean, assuming, of course, that no other cards exist. That, however, will be an issue. Okay. Okay. We're going to check first if it's a freezing trap by attacking with the cleric.
If it's not, it could be an explosive trap.
Push forward.
To be honest,
Do you want a Starfire
I
for the
think-
2 damage to do? To remove most of his board?
it's not a bad thought.
Is it all minions or all... Is it
It's all minions.
all enemy minions? Okay. I thought it might hit us for a second.
Mm-mm.
You've got the Starfall for that punch at the end, so I would probably mop up the board first. It's going to boost up his Berserker, but that also means...
See, what I was thinking is trade there just straight out to check for freezing trap. If it's not freezing trap, it's probably
Explosive trap.
explosive trap, and I'm probably going to be trading this guy here.
Alright.
So that's why I was thinking that the
There is
Starfall
a chance it
probably
will be
wind up
Snake
safe.
Trap, too.
There is a chance it's snake trap. If it's snake trap, he's dead.
Push forward.
To be honest, if it's anything but explosive trap, he's probably dead.
Freezing trap.
He's dead.
Well played,
And
Outface.
that's
You've been
mostly
outvoted.
just what Fury with Bucks does.
With a nice guy to throw in front of him.
Right.
Now we have the golden healing touch. So we got the magic touch. No? Okay.
I don't go for it now.
Alright, alright. So,
So, yes. One more?
one more. Well, yeah, the nice thing about doing these videos here, I don't really have to edit these too much. Future me doesn't have to really edit these. So it means I just break it down to smaller size and just upload it, which is not a big deal. So time limit, I don't think you need to worry about. And given our normal track record, it should spiral down pretty quick now.
Don't make it happen. I don't want to face the guy with 3 legendaries.
versus
Don't worry.
Brawl.
He had 2 others in his hand.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
Extra card into...
To be honest, hold on. This is a shaman.
Shaman. So...
Spellbreaker's pretty effective against a shaman, personally.
Right. Hold on to the coin. See...
I don't know if I want the archer more than any of the others. It's...
Yeah, he shouldn't have a turn 1 play, really. So...
yeah. Oh boy.
Neat.
These aren't turn 1 and turn 2, no matter what they look like. Well, in any case, I guess the game plan is simply to respond to whatever he does.
Yeah, which is standard. Nothing.
My greetings.
Excellent.
Yes.
So we must read Gui Hack. Gui Hack.
I have no idea.
Meh.
For the wild.
Oh yeah, this is looking pretty savage in our hand.
It's gonna get silly at turn. But it's gonna be a wait and see tactic, so...
Oh, hi!
King Mukla.
Okay. Well...
New plan?
I think I kind of want to just chuck out the Spellbreaker quickly now. Maybe.
Well, what would be the plan afterwards? You check out the Spellbreaker.
I'm looking at the number of cards in hand. I'm not going to be able to draw more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on. This is awkward. Like, it's more that I'm going to be losing a card that's difficult.
That's not. If you coin it a Spellbreaker,
Ah, here's a thought. If I deal 3 damage to Mukla, I can probably Wrath pretty sure.
Time waits for no one.
No, I think I just need to get the
well,
creature
there's
out there.
yeah, there's the.
Your magic shall not save
Even if he just starts attacking it, I'm not
He
as
can't
worried.
really afford to attack the Spellbreaker because that's going to hurt his Spellbreaker. But he can start. He'll start. I think the only two have to punch in the face, and I think his game plan is to put a banana on the Spellbreaker and trade it with Mukla.
Whatever the case is, chances are very good that the Starfall is going to be clearing small things out for Sylvanas at some point.
Yeah. So, well, let's see what his plan is. Can't really bite and claw yet. But, yeah, there's... Gotta wait and see what it does. This is the part when he brings out Low Walker Cho. And we get very upset.
I'm not sure I would mind the Lower Walker Cho.
Oh?
At least it would be a more reasonable matchup. Well, no, if he brings out Low Walker Cho, there's going to be a third one, and we both know it. Ah,
Another Taunter.
and he's
Going straight for the face.
cast bananas.
Because you have to go through his Taunter first. Or not. Oh, you got a banana here. And then do the... yeah. Yeah, even if you spent both bananas on the Spellbreaker,
Right. We'll just do that.
you can call it good.
At the very least, with the amount of top end I suspect I have, I'm not too worried about just trading off.
No, perfect silence target, or being eaten.
Probably going to be silenced.
Excuse me.
The number of 0 power creatures he has on board generally improves my state of affairs.
True. That's,
Yeah, I intend to merely silence.
I must safeguard the land.
and no sense giving it banana, because that only lasts for a turn. Because he can probably just throw the Cobra at it, which
Right.
he probably should.
Yeah.
Because under the paranoia of fighting a Druid, they come with buffs.
my shield for Argus.
Hey, he's the one who gave me buffs. That's annoying. And also slightly thankful, apparently.
Bring me steel.
Oh dear. That's going to make
26. Fucking Starfall. Amusing, but not helpful enough. Well, I mean, it does the 2 damage, and then...
At this point, I can simply bite the Cobra. That doesn't really leave me a follow-up to it, though.
No, not
Other
really.
than a banana.
There's Starfalling to do 2 damage to everything.
On the grounds I'm going to do it next turn.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best plan.
And then... Throw that
Feel
out.
nature's
The one that
wrath.
doesn't kill me.
Sure.
And at this point,
I'm gonna claw and
I
take out
think I
this
will go ahead
For the
and simply
wild.
remove him.
from the equation.
Done.
It's not immediately necessary, but
It's useful.
yeah.
Because he is a shaman, and he could have...
Well,
He would have access to Bloodthirsty. And he had a number of creatures at that point.
That's
so.
not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about how many creatures I have to deal with. Basically, if I really need the Starfall.
It's time for a little blood.
He's going after me.
It's time for a little
Yeah,
blood.
he's rushing you down, so... That second Starfall is not a solid plan at this point.
To be honest, I think it might be.
Oh? Well,
No.
It'll get rid of the 2 on the end, but then it buffs the 2 Berserkers. Which is not a good thing. So...
If we reload that,
4...
Feel nature's
take
wrath.
that guy.
And then... Maybe the Darkscale Healer? So that he'll live through anything but the Shield Master's hit. It's that or the Raging Worgen and the Allocator.
Worgen can clear out multiple people next turn. I think it has to be him.
Right. And then maybe armor up and take out the Horseman.
For the wild.
I'd rather take out the 3-1.
Okay.
Then I can at least guarantee that the Worgen is going to take 2 people. Now, again, I'm not really sure. Oh my, he has a lot of creatures.
For the king.
A lot of creatures. Well, at least I'm not dead yet.
That Starfall is looking pretty pretty right now.
Yeah, it is.
Well, maybe hold off on the Starfall so you can Raging Worgen against
Right.
1-1. Yeah.
Well,
I
obviously
wonder.
against the... Against who? I wonder if it's better to do it against the Golem.
To get the creature, the other token out.
If I do it against the Golem, I can do this.
And you can hero power.
For the wild.
This hurts a lot. But this clears the board. So this will trade there. And now we simply need to live long. Live long and not suffer painful everything that my opponent might have.
Well, only one way to find out.
That's getting bad.
So let's see if your card advantage can win you the game. So buy
For the
Impulsive
wild.
Honest or the Dark,
Thing
because that warrants spot removal.
I
Well,
have no time
and
for
if he
games.
gets
that
me-
doesn't necessarily warrant spot removal, but at the very least it's viable to be able to get something on my choice.
Yeah, and, well, you know, it's also the highest power thing you have too. That was in your hand.
Hmm.
So you can start
Now
punching.
casting this card.
Okay.
Just begin emptying hand, I think, at this point.
Let
Yeah.
none survive. For Nazata.
And
Let the pain speak to me.
what do you answer?
No, take a candle.
Because you know take candle. Very important thing. Well, let's know. Let's know. The Shaman Legendary is what, a 3?
Alakir.
Alakir the Windlord. Yeah, it's a... Well, that's a free card.
Yes, it is a free card.
No, it's a 3/8 Taunt Wind Fury? Divine Shield?
Oh, it's basically got everything.
Okay. That's what I thought. Trying to recall it.
Still, I think I'm basically just looking to not get direct damage at this point. Charge, damage spells, those are really all that I'm most worried about.
You
Board
should-
clear alone I don't think isn't going to do it.
That's, you know...
And I'm not really sure that Lightning Storm is what he's looking for in the first place.
No.
Okay. And that definitely puts it far out of reach. I think... Well, let's start with this.
Bring the pain.
Suppose I will go with this.
Shall I strike?
We'll get rid of it.
Charges out of inflation. And I don't want random
Let none survive.
Random bomb creature.
random anything. To be honest, I probably didn't need to do that at this point.
Need it.
I'm
There
not
could be
sure.
a few
Hard to
things
tell.
that would end terribly. Yay, another free card.
Pretty much.
Or Doomhammer. So,
Things that would have been very dangerous.
yes.
Ah, lightning storm.
Cute.
Gotta love these. Yeah.
Yay, good.
Graphics.
Woo! More things survived.
A lot of things survived.
Not him getting swept in the face, though.
How close to dead is he?
Where shall I let none survive?
He's at 9. So, charge, armor up. Hit him again. Puts him in threat range. Doom Hammer is not going to be enough for him.
For the wilds. Take my steel.
Because he has to take that.
God, he's just done.
It's good to know that he gave up. That he realized he could not do it.
Yeah,
It's a politeness.
yes. It sort of varies, though.
Nah, details and such. But we will pick this up next time. Alright? So until...
It's a decent start.
It is a good start. Bye-byes.